What's up everybody, I'm SystemCheck66, welcome to the channel, and we're going to be talking about Resident Evil 3, or at least the remake of Resident Evil 3, which is due to ship middle of this year. So, let's get through it. As the title says, we're getting no Operation Mad Jackals, no Mercenaries mode this time around, and there's going to be no multiple endings. They're two things that suck, in my personal opinion. I think they're shitty. And it has me a little bit worried. When I said that I felt like the game might have been a bit rushed, you know, they're trying to get it out quickly. That's what worries me a little bit. I know that some of the team behind the remake of Resident Evil 2 are working on this project, but a lot of them are working on Resident Evil 8, and that has me a little bit worried as well. I'm just hoping that these guys can pull it off as well as they did with the remake of Resident Evil 2. Let's get into the bad things. Operation Mad Jackal being cut from the game. Okay, we do have Project Resistance, but I didn't really like the look of that. However, if I'm thinking about it now, it's going to be a lot bigger as a project, no pun intended, because we're going to have like a story to go with, you know, this side game. It's going to be online. We've got like this antagonist who's French, and originally the Nemesis is supposed to be from, you know, Umbrella's European branch, France to be exact. So that's interesting. The fact that Project Resistance is supposed to, you know, link up with Resident Evil 3's story has me interested. When it comes to gameplay and stuff and characters, I wasn't that excited by it. That's, you know, that's just how it is. Like, that's how I feel. So, you know, I don't know. Like, I'll have to play it and just have a go at it and see, you know, how it kind of comes across and if I like it or not. But that's just me personally. For the rest of you who like the look of it and are excited by Project Resistance, who were excited before they found out it was linked to Resident Evil 3, then yeah, it's all good. Like, it's just one person, you know, having his own opinion. Now, I'm getting this information from Metro, so it says, other information from the preview reveals that Carlos will now have an extended playable section and that there will now be only one definitive ending. It also says above that Carlos has a new kind of personality and stuff, along with his new look, so that's interesting. The fact that it only has one ending and there's not multiple endings, if I remember right, we only got 2 CG endings at the end of 3, but there was like multiple endings to do with Nikolai and Jill and Carlos and how things played out, you know, in that way. You know, Nikolai dies at one point if you make certain decisions before you fight the Nemesis in the treatment plant, if I remember right. Or you can kill him. Jill kills him, like, at the end. So we're not going to get that. We're going to have one definitive sort of story and one definitive ending, and it's going to be canon. That's how it's going to be. So it's disappointing. It's disappointing, and it makes me wonder if, even though they've said there's going to be a lot of switch-ups in the game and they're going to kind of have these decisions and stuff running throughout the game like they did in the original, it makes me think that it's not going to be on the same level as the original, you know. So yeah, that's got me a little bit worried. However, Capcom are not describing the game as open world, but they have said it will be much more expansive than previously seen. That's a good thing. You know, they might have got rid of these multiple choice options and all these branching paths and different scenarios and stuff, and the way the, you know, the story just branches in its own way, and they might have made the game a lot bigger and Raccoon City a lot more expansive and a lot more explorable. So that's cool. That's cool. That's a good thing. So maybe that's how they're weighing things out. Do you know what I mean? As you roam the streets of a zombie-filled Raccoon City, confirmed locations include the Stagler petrol station, the one that blows up, the newspaper offices, hospitals, and shops. So I'm very happy about that. The mutant worms from the original are also confirmed to return. Yes, get in, Capcom. I want to see the Gravedigger again. You need to have that boss fight in the game. It's iconic. As well as giant spiders. So I'm thinking the crows are going to make a return as well. So that's put a big smile on my face. Like I said, this isn't all negative stuff. Like, there is a lot of good stuff as well. So the fact the spiders are coming back, the fact that the crows will be coming back, and the Gravediggers and stuff, very, very happy. You've got a happy Resident Evil fan on your hands here. The latter were removed from Resident Evil 2 in order to go for a slightly more grounded approach, which I never agreed with. That no longer seems to be the aim now, though, with a recent patch for Resident Evil 2 adding cobwebs to the game, as well as the noise of Nemesis in the distance, which there's a video I have on my channel. You can go back and watch it. But yeah, it's like outside the RPD, Leon's walking and you hear stars. So yeah, it's really cool. And if you play through Resident Evil 2 again, you're going to see these cobwebs and stuff because they've been added in. So very, very happy with that. Like I said, disappointing that Operation Mad Jackal's not in it, but it's making way for Project Resistance. I don't know how to feel about that. And the fact that there's no multiple endings, it sucks a little bit, because I'm thinking to myself, is there going to be a lot of replay value, or is it just going to be one and done type of, or twice and done type of deal? It all really depends on if the game is really, really good and you just want to play through it over and over. They're a little bit cagey when it comes to all the multiple decisions and stuff you can make in the original, and instead it seems like they've made Raccoon City a lot more expansive and a lot bigger. So maybe that's how they're, like I said, weighing things out. They're kind of taking away and they're giving something as well. But what do you guys think about this news and stuff? Do you think it's a good thing they removed Operation Mad Jackal and the multiple endings? Are you pissed off? I'm not exactly pissed off, if you want to sort of use that word. I'm just very disappointed. I would have liked to see Mad Jackal, and I would have they could have got Mad Jackal and made it a lot more story driven and stuff like they're doing with Project Resistance. So yeah, I would have liked to see that. And the fact that they've got rid of the multiple endings has me slightly worried as well, because to me it seems like you're not going to have the same choices and options that you had in the original. Because this is going to be a lot more streamlined and just sort of down the middle instead of branching off and stuff. So yeah, those two things I'm disappointed by, hearing about it. Good things are the Gravediggers are making a return, the Spiders are coming back, and potentially the Crows, although it hasn't been confirmed yet. And that means that a lot of the monsters from the original will probably make their way into this, into this game as well. Although he did say, did I hear somewhere, I could be getting this completely wrong, but Brain Demios and the Brain Suckers, no, it was the Hunter Betas, I think, that won't return, or it's the Gammas, either ones. But the Hunters that had the kind of huge tumorous things on their sides, they're making a return. It's the other ones that aren't, the frog type ones. But yeah, they're gonna cut a few things, and they're gonna obviously keep some things as well. I'm glad to hear that we're getting all the areas and stuff, like the shops, the hospital, all that stuff's making a return, and coming back. So that's good. That's got me hyped and excited. I do think they can pull this out of the bag. I don't know if it's going to be as good as the remake of Resident Evil 2. That spent a lot of years sort of gestating and, and just sort of being in fans' heads as opposed to actually being confirmed. And when it got confirmed, it was exciting. It was great. Us fans were fucking blown away. And the game was amazing. So I hope that RE3 does just as well and is as good or even better than the remake of 2. The last thing I'm really excited about hearing is the fact that Raccoon City is going to be bigger and more open and just, a much larger kind of scale environment to explore. So yeah, there's some really good things as well as a few things I'm disappointed by. But let me know, like I said, what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, well then do it. Go ahead, you've got nothing to lose. And I always cover Resident Evil news and just Shenmue stuff and Doom Eternal and etc, etc. I'm a huge fan of many different games, loads of different genres, and I also cover films as well on my channel. So if that's your thing, you like me as a content creator, subscribe to the channel. One last thing, I got to promote my other sort of platforms. I'm over on Amazon Prime. If you're a Prime account holder, then you can stream my Let's Plays of Resident Evil 2. I'm in the process of moving them over to my Prime account, mainly because I get more views over on Amazon than I have ever on YouTube. So if you want to catch my Resident Evil Let's Plays or any other Let's Plays, Amazon is the place to go for those. Anyway, I'm gone. Hope you guys have a good day. And until next time, I've been System Check 66, and I'm signing out of it. Peace.